I'm so excited to be here. Like, I can't even tell you, this is a dream come true for me. I'm going to try and be cool about it, but I'm an inherently uncool person. So, yeah, I'm going to fail spectacularly, no doubt. Who have we got in the room today? We've got any L&D professionals? Yeah, do you give yourself a whoop? Whoop! What about any recruitment professionals? Any recruitment professionals? Whoop! You're 1,500 person from earlier? Yes. Oh, there's two of you. Okay, there's two. You're so part of the work. You're like, it's recruitment. I'm so tired. And what about my HR generalists? Woo! There we are. You do it even louder. Thank you very much. Yeah, there you are. HR generalists. You're the ones staring at me through your sunglasses. Remember your sunglasses and your cigarette smoke, being like, what are you going to do, eh? I'm an HR generalist. Nothing shocks me anymore. And, just out of interest, so we got any CEOs, COOs, CFOs in the room? Yes. We do? Okay, please make yourself known. Right, everyone, this is who we need to be giving our CVs to, okay? This is the person, okay? So yeah, lovely to be in the room, and I've been an HR generalist my whole career too, so I kind of know what I'm talking about. And isn't it an interesting profession? And you'll get this from this story. When Matt approached me about being here today, he'd seen something on LinkedIn that I do, so if anyone follows me on LinkedIn, I put some videos, I do a bit of sarcastic stuff, and he messaged me, and he said, I found what you just did really funny, Emma, and I wondered, like, got this event coming up, didn't tell me when, didn't tell me where, oh, this event, Emma. Sounds like Matt. Didn't tell me where, didn't tell me when, and yeah, he was like, Come be funny, do a skit or something, and they're HR people, so they're going to get it. What do you think? Do I have a good idea? And I was like, oh my God, it's Matt from the Happy Index Index, so I'm quite happy to do that. But I knew at that point, all my years as an HR generalist, all those years of impossibly lacking in detail briefs and instructions and requests from CEOs, all those years of having sole responsibility for how every single person in a room is feeling, it was all leading up to this point. So I knew I could get it. I knew I'd be okay. And isn't it an interesting thing being an HR generalist? The idea that Matt got in touch with me about was like, have you got 5 minutes? He actually sent me a timer, 5 minutes. Because, hands up if you've been asked if you've got 5 minutes this week? More, like every day? Right, absolutely, we do, don't we? And what a random profession it is, where you can be asked for 5 minutes and you literally don't know what those 5 minutes are going to be about. It could literally be, right, Emma, have you got 5 minutes? They never lead with what they want 5 minutes about, do they? They never tell you, they're like, have you got 5 minutes? All right, sure. Someone's left a skid mark in the toilet. Can you put some? Right, cheers. Yeah, I know that's what I trained for. All the way through to, Emma, have you got 5 minutes? An employee's just died. Where's my cue person who was going to be saying, Emma, have you got 5 minutes from the team? No? Okay. So, please someone shout at me.
Emma, have you got 5 minutes?
I mean, oh my gosh. That was a little bit delayed. It wasn't how it was going to be. I mean, sure. I was kind of like in the middle of a really like deep, important point that could have just landed. Like, was really important. But sure, let's go with it. I've got 5 minutes. So we could literally be dealing with anything, right? Anyone else going to shout out, Emma, have you got 5 minutes? Thank you! Okay, so sure, what is it that you need? You're telling me that your people are happy? Okay, employee morale's a little bit low. Right, I'll tell you just what I've got. My HR toolbox, right? I've walked through, I've walked on the train, I've done everything to get here with this box today. You won't believe the kind of looks I've got. Anyway. Sure, I've just got the right thing for you. Your employee morale's a bit low. I've got this actually strategic plan. I recommend that we follow this actually strategic plan. What's that?
You want 5 minutes?
No. You want pizza? You want pizza over the actually strategic plan? Okay. Let me just check back to what else. Oh, he works with props. Okay. So, of all the hats I need to wear, let me my entertaining hat. You want pizza? I've got pizza.
You got 5 minutes?
Thank you. Sure, I've got 5 minutes. What do you mean people are making too much noise in the open plan office that you just mandated them to come back to? I mean, can I just, refer you back to my actual strategic plan, where we could talk quite a lot about, how we let people work in a way that works for them, and this is part of the plan, right? We could do all of that. Was that?
Have you got 5 minutes?
No, that's not that. It's kind of working. You want me to write a policy? I should write a policy for how people behave at work, should I? Sure. Let me check my toolbox. Let me grab it. Natalie said what you expected me. This is what you do when you don't tell me what you want from them. Yeah, let me write a policy, I can police that.
Emma, have you got 5 minutes?
Yes, thank you. Sure, I mean, why not? Why not interrupt this? I'm not doing anything else. Someone's crying. Okay. How's that my problem? You've had that this week, I'm sure. I'm laughing like that. Someone's crying. Okay, so in my actually strategic plan, it's really well detailed. I suggest that we kind of, talk to our leaders about how they interact with people on a human level and give them the freedom to be themselves. Oh, you want me to be the agony aunt? I mean, it's not exactly what I trained for, but sure. I mean, HR means I'm good with people, right? I'm good at that stuff, good with the feelings. So, sure. Hang on, because it's balancing now. Oh, my husband yesterday was like, what's the hats for? I was like, I'm not telling, you'll have to find out. Okay, wow.
You got 5 minutes.
Do you know, I got a lot of 5 minutes. What I really want is 5 minutes to myself. Do you know what I do with 5 minutes to myself right now? I take these bloody hats off. That's what I do. They're coming off. I don't want my hair to be look like. There we go. Yes. I've always got 5 minutes. And do you know, there was a point in my career as an HR generalist. There was a point where I was so used to wearing the hats that other people expected me to wear, and so unclear of how I looked after myself with all these things were expected of me. One of the options that I genuinely thought was viable was driving into a lamppost. And this is where you're like, John, is that a joke? Am I meant to laugh? That's actually the truth. So I needed time to myself. I needed some of these 5 minutes to be for myself. And I was running through the options. How do I get 5 minutes when you're HR? Where do they come from? I can't go off sick. HR doesn't have mental health issues. We're the ones looking after everyone else, right? We can't do that. So I can't go off sick. I can't book holiday because we're so busy, no one's ever going to approve it. That's never going to happen. So I can't do that. No, what I need as an HR professional to meet my own needs and get some time for myself is to have a physical sickness. So, what I figured was I could probably break something. Breaking something would get me a significant period of time off, right? But I couldn't just break a leg, because if I break a leg, then I still have arms. So they'd still expect me to type. We're HR generalists, we know what we make people do, what the companies want them to do, right? So I'd still have to type. And I can't just break an arm, because if I still had legs, then I could walk myself into the office, so I'd still have to work. No, I definitely needed to break an arm and a leg. That's what I needed to get time for myself. And I know I came here to give you post-lunch hilarity, and that's somewhat of a vibe kill, I'm sure. But I can't be on a platform and not use it to express that in all the work that we do for other people, in all the hats that we wear for other people, in all our efforts to foster team dynamics and to improve morale and all of that stuff, it all begins with us. And if we're not taking those 5 minutes for ourselves and resourcing ourselves as the humans, like it's in our job title, then we can't begin to do this for anyone else.
Have you got 5 minutes?
No, I haven't! Thank you so much.
Thank you.